I'm back. It's your girl Soraya Morris, and I am back with another video. This video is about beauty tips and how to just glow up and be confident. So how I became more fluent in this YouTube channel was watching other people grow on YouTube as well, but also waking up really early. Waking up early is so important for us young people. We have so much energy. We should have no reason to struggle to get up out of bed and to work on ourselves. Every day we should be working on ourselves, improving ourselves, loving ourselves, blowing up mentally and physically healthy, and we should focus on our well-being. We should also, go in a direction that's being a role model for other people. We should be an example for other people, and that's what I've been trying to do with my content. I've been trying to be a good example for other young people out there like me who struggle with just everyday life, because we are getting older. We're getting to the point where we're almost adults and our parents are ready for us to leave the house. So it's kind of we need to buckle up and be strong in who we are. We need to start nurturing ourselves into a strong individual. We can't go out on our own and be weak. When we get out on our own, we start being so we make bad decisions. We're not emotionally capable of doing things on our own because we're not molding ourselves into that strong individual that we need to be. We're not taking the time to critique that. So I think it's really important that we really just take the time to just make ourselves happy and satisfied. Our number one goal should be to be happy and to be satisfied with what we're doing in life. Never do anything that's not going to make you happy, or don't ever feel forced to do something that you don't want to do. If you feel forced to do something, ask yourself why. What's making you feel so forced in doing something? It could be maybe you feel forced to go to college, or you feel forced to be someone that you're not. It's so important that we always are following our intentions and our dream. We have so many things out there, so many things about us that we do not know about. For an example, maybe I'm secretly a scientist and I have no idea, but I'm not gonna go to college to fully to know what a scientist does, because I'm not into that. I mean, it sounds really cool. I'm more into real estate and just buying homes and business, that area. That's where I want to take my life, is in that direction of business and stuff like that. So for me, it's really for me, I feel oh, I have so much potential. I have so many areas. I have no idea where I'm going with my life. But then, actually, that's how sometimes I feel, but now I don't feel that way anymore. Now I feel really just confident in what I'm doing in life. Am I fully living my life out right? Am I making the best decisions for myself? Am I spending enough time on me and my well-being? It's important where we spend our energy, and we need to spend our energy critiquing who we are. We shouldn't waste our energy on boys or people who don't care about. Don't ever waste your energy on things that don't help you grow as a person. You should always spend your time getting up early, eating a good breakfast, taking your vitamins, showering, do your makeup, look nice, put your best outfit on, make your bed. There's this saying that I read. It's if you don't make your bed, then what makes you think that you could do the big things in life? You can't do little small things in everyday life. What makes you think that you could do the big things in life? So that's kind of where I'm going with this, is we need to just be strong in who we are. Even if somebody doesn't like what you're doing, because people will get so mad and irritated with you, or people will make negative comments about you because, oh, you're doing something, that's awesome. You're doing something so cool and different and really unique, and somebody is not going to like that. There are so many haters out there because it's not that they're a bad person. It's just they don't know any better but to like lash at you for doing something good because they're jealous and they don't have like the capacity to go beyond that. They will never go beyond the capacity of like growing as a person because they're so molded into like bad habits, bad like decisions, and like bad people. They'll just hate on you for no reason, and it's like, well gosh, like you want to do something about it. You want to like inspire them and help them as a person and be like, well look, like you can do what I'm doing. Like you gotta have the strength and the power to do it. You gotta get up and do it, you know? You gotta find the time and the resources, and you gotta research and do your studying on everything, because that's how you learn and that's how you grow as a person. When you get like haters, like you can't waste your energy on feeding into like what they said about you negatively. You have to put your mind all into what you're doing. Everything that is making you succeed and help you for your future. So next time somebody, you know, is saying something rude to you, or just you feel down about yourself for no reason, but maybe it's just the person that you're around. Maybe they're not saying anything to you. Maybe it's just their energy that they're pushing onto you. So get away from the bad energy. If you feel bad energy, get away from it. Take a couple of deep breaths, you know. Say a prayer to God if you have to, because that helps really good. It gives you hope and faith for your future and everything like that. It really gives me hope. It helps me so much. Like sometimes I'll get so stressed out at work, and I will get so stressed out. Like I just feel so like down about myself, like because like, you know, there's this one girl. Okay, like one time I would walk into work and she literally would say something so rude to me for no reason. She would just automatically be like, "Oh, you're here?" Like, girl, I work here. Yeah, I'm here. Like, you know, it's like, gosh, like I just come here to work. Like I do my job. I'm so nice. Like you have no reason to like comment like that. You just need to be quiet and do your job. Like instead she's like, "Oh, you're here. Oh, it's her again." She doesn't even know me, and she would say that I'm like so like rude supposedly, or like I don't know how to do my job right. But okay, so now I don't really have that issue anymore. So like lately I have had some new people that have been like working with me lately, and they're so kind and so nice, and like they own their own business. They're not like, they don't comment at me, or like they don't like say like rude things. They're just so like nice and in their own energy. They're in their own, like they're focused on themselves, and like we all should be focused on ourselves. Like we should be focused on ourselves. I take really special care of my hair. Wigs, you guys know that I wear hair wigs, obviously. So I take like super special care of these. I put like a lot of product and spray in them to keep them really nice, and I brush them, and like I wash them and everything with like cold water. Like my hair wigs take really special care, because they're not like fully completely 100% real hair. They obviously have a little bit of synthetic in them, but I'll put like some Carantine B12 spray in there and just brush it out real good. This hair's so soft, nice, because sometimes it feels a little rough, but I guess that's just normal. And like my makeup, I take about 45 minutes to do my makeup. Say like I woke up at 5 this morning, but like say that I needed to be out of the house by 10 o'clock, right? And I have so many things on my list. When I get up at 5, I feel so confident. I feel so strong as a person. It helps me feel like I'm doing things right in my life. I have time on my hands. I can get stuff done. I can study. I can make a YouTube video. I can do my hair, get dressed, take some pictures, like read, work out, make my bed, change my sheets, you know, change my bedding out if I need to, vacuum if I need to, do the dishes real quick if I need to, clean my car out if I need to. or maybe I just need to check some emails, or maybe I need to watch a video to like learn something, you know, watch the news. Like, I have so much extra time on my hands when I do this, and it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel like I'm ahead and that I'm on track on like what I need to do. Most people don't even get up at that time. Most people don't even get up until 8 o'clock. They roll out of bed around 8 o'clock and they're barely getting half of those things that I said done. So if you have big dreams, big goals in life, really take the time to focus on those things. Like, take me for an example. Also, I've been reading this really awesome book. I want to tell you guys about it. It's so good. It's called The Millionaire Message. And The Millionaire Message is a small little book. It's not a huge book. It's not little small inky dinky words. It's a decent book. You can read it really good, and I love it. It's been really helpful for me lately reading it. It's helped me to want to like help other people like financially, because I know a lot of people out here struggle financially like so hard, and it's so sad because like I grew up like not like rich, but I didn't grow up like poor either. I guess I could say that I grew up like middle class, and I hate to like categorize, you know, like rich and poor and like middle class. Like, I hate to categorize stuff like that because I always look at it as for like, we are human, we're all the same, you know, we all want to be treated equally and kind and loving, you know. But anyway, so like I said, I'm kind of like middle class, and I always see people like really struggling out there, and it's just like, why? Like, what drove you to be so lazy to like not even have like decent things in life, like hygiene, you know? It's like, what made you like even go down that path to like, you know, not even showering, to like being homeless on the street? Because I see a lot of homeless people in the streets, and it's just like so sad to me. Go down to the library, get a book for yourself, read something, or brush your teeth, like get a job. Like, who took away your hygiene from you, you know? Because like, I feel like a rich person, it's not like the money that makes you rich. I feel like rich people are people who are healthy, because everyone has a different definition of like poor, rich, you know. And my definition of like rich people, wealthy people, is someone who is healthy, you know, someone who gets out of bed and does their chores for everyday life, someone who's kind and has a heart, somebody who's not all materialistic. So anyway, this book that I've been like reading, these people are like seminars, like they're people who are role models and like mentors for other young people, or like just other people. Like, what they do is they'll share their stories like with other people of like how they succeeded and how they went through hard times, but like they succeeded, and like they'll just give really good advice. Like, they're always like there to like help you as a person. Like, you can literally like, they'll charge somebody like some money, like a lot of money. Like, they can charge a lot of people a lot of money for these sessions because they're so helpful, and they just work truly so good. Like, these people will give some like real good advice to these people who are financially struggling in life, or just anything relationship wise, you know. Maybe like they're struggling with like a marriage or a divorce, or they just need something new in their life, you know. They're trying to achieve something, and these people literally, you just pay them money to talk to them on the phone. They give you like all this good advice, and they make like millions of dollars doing it. Because like I said, you don't have to be an expert. Like, this book teaches you like this. Like, you don't have to teach something. You don't have to be an expert and to teach something. Like, you can teach about anything you want to somebody. You don't have to be fully like an expert in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a really overall an awesome book. It helps you to understand like how to succeed with like a business, to get out of that route of being always stuck in the frame of mind, I'm never gonna have enough, or I'm never gonna like, I never feel like I have enough. You know, we should get out of that routine, and we should feel like more like we are full of like, there's a never ending of supplies for yourself. Like, see yourself like financially stable. The more that like you'll bring that onto yourself. And that's kind of like what I've been doing. I've been trying to change my thoughts around as a person. I've been trying to like mold myself into more of a stable person. Like, because I used to throw some really big fits when I was younger. Like, I felt like I just needed the bestest clothes and the nicest clothes for school to fit in and to be up there. And honestly, it wasn't about what you wore. It was about like how you spent your time learning something. So I would literally beg my dad to be like, Dad, I need money for school clothes. Every year, my dad would help me every single year for school clothes, and I was so grateful for that. But I almost felt like I never had enough. Like, I almost was like, oh, I only got like a few pair of jeans. I got a few pair of shirts and like a couple of pair of shoes. But it almost felt like it was just never enough. Like, I felt like, oh, I don't have like a style. Like, I just bought this because it was affordable, you know? And I hate feeling like that. I've always wanted to buy like things that like mold me as a person, like stuff that I can like be fashionable in, look cute in, not just something I had to buy because it was affordable. And I've been molding myself into that person. I've been buying myself things that I never thought I would have bought myself. So it's been really nice reading those really like awesome millionaire messages, because yeah, it's helped me financially grow a lot. And then like sometimes like when you don't want to purchase something, like say like you see some really nice like jacket. Say you see a really nice jacket. Say it's like $200. Well, like say you have the $200, just say you don't feel like you would spend your money on a $200 jacket. That's so nice. Say that it keeps you warm all year long. I mean, you could use it for like 3 or 4 years maybe max. I'm not buying that. That is just outrageously expensive. But when you make the purchase of that $200 on like just one jacket, you feel really good. You feel like, well, dang, like I just made a pretty big purchase. I feel like I'm moving up there in life. Like, I feel like I could buy more nicer things for myself, more bigger things for myself at that price. I feel like we should all take risks. I think risks are so important. Not many people will take many risks like that. They'll just be like, oh, I'll just wear it once and that, but like, it's so worth it. So worth it. So this is the book that I'm talking about. This is what it looks like if you guys are really curious about what I've been talking about. Some good tips in here. Anyway, I also wanted to share my favorite candy with you guys. I know I definitely got a sweet tooth. I don't know about you guys, but I have a really big sweet tooth. So these are like my favorite candies. They're like goatees, and they're just practically like some caramel around with some cream in the middle, and they're just so good. They're my favorite. They really hit the spot for me when I'm like quenching for like a sweet. These hit the spot. If you haven't tried them, you gotta try them. I literally bought them at the dollar store. I'll see you guys till next time. Make sure that you guys show my video lots of love. And also, I'll see you guys till next time. So I love you guys, and au revoir.